So, how can I help you today, Sharon?
Uh, um, I came here because I'm a little depressed and I think I need help. I tried it before but it didn't work.
You tried what?
Like counseling, but it didn't work. And they told me something to do to, relieve the stress, and depression, but it didn't work for me. So that's why I decided to come to you and we'll try again.
Okay. So, could you describe the feeling? You said you're feeling depressed. Could you elaborate on that a little bit?
It's like every day I don't have appetite to eat. I don't want to do anything. Just want to lay down, and most of the time I'm just at home and doing nothing. Like just watch TV. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's mostly I do.
And how long has this been going on?
Few years, but yeah. I went back to school like probably a year and a half ago for 2 year degrees, and it added my stress because all of the workload, and I have children. I have 4,
Mm.
and it was crazy. I was thinking it's probably not a good idea to go back to school. Yeah, I was struggling. So.
Children are certainly a blessing.
Yeah, but a lot of
bothering.
time, it's add to my stress.
They can make it challenging if you're
Yeah.
going back to school.
Mhm.
Yes. Now, you mentioned this happened when you started school. Um, is this the first time this has happened in your life?
No, it's been on and off. Even when I was in high school, I know it's. But yeah, after having kids and go back to school, it got worse.
Mhm. Okay. And so you said you don't feel like eating.
Yeah.
What about?
I eat, but not like I enjoy it. I'll just eat just because I need to eat. Yeah, hungry.
Okay. What about sleep?
I sleep okay, but there's some nights I'll wake up in the middle of the night and won't go back to sleep.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
thinking a lot of stuff.
So it sounds like this may um, be interfering with other things in your life. Does it?
I'll say so. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I have a husband, but he's busy all the time. So yeah, and I left with the kids. Well, 3 of them, they go to school all day, and I'll be left with the youngest one. She's almost 3, and yeah, I'll do the housework sometimes, but I rather sit down and just watch TV and be alone.
Okay. So
It's
if I
very
understand
hard.
this correctly, you're basically identifying yourself as a stay-at-home mother,
Yeah,
3 children, and a full-time student.
yeah, I have 4.
4,
Yeah.
4 children. Okay. All right. That can be challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand the main reason why you've come for counseling, but I'm a bit curious. Why did you choose now?
I don't have time. I was thinking, oh, it's probably I'm tired and this will go away by itself. But yeah, my husband mentioned it to me also that I need help because it feels like how do you say that? I don't have anything to. I don't want to go out. I don't want to play with the kids outside. I just want to stay inside and
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Can you think of a time when it wasn't quite so bad?
Mm, well, sometimes when I go out, like just window shopping, when I feel like to, I won't buy anything. I don't have much, so I'll just window shopping, and that helps a little bit.
It helps take your mind off of things.
Yeah, but I can't do that much because I have small ones yet that would take, stay with me.
Mhm.
I sometimes drop her to my friend's house to look after her for a few hours.
Okay.
It helps, but I can't do that often.
All the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, so far we've been discussing the concern why you're coming to counseling, but now I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. So if it's all right with you, I'm going to ask you some personal questions about your past. Is that all right?
What do you mean past? Like,
Well, your childhood,
okay.
growing up to now.
Okay.
Okay. Because you did mention that you felt this before back in high school. So I'd
Yeah.
like to explore that
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more. How about you begin by telling me about a little bit about your earliest memories?
I have three sisters. Well, I'm one of three sisters. I'm the youngest. My two eldest one, they're doing very well in school, and me, I'll say so-so. School is not my favorite thing to do. Sometimes I'll absent. I'll pretend that I'm not feeling well just to stay home. I want to be alone, and of course pressure. My father's kind of strict. Maybe because the two are doing well, and maybe he wants me to do well in school as well. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
that, my mother she's a stay-home mom, but she don't spend a lot of time with me. She's busy with housework, and yeah, I basically by myself a lot of time.
Okay. So, what about your father? Was he around much?
No, he works as a truck driver, so he comes probably once or twice a month for a day.
Okay.
So he's very busy also.
So he works as a truck driver. So both of your parents are still living?
No, my father died already.
I'm sorry to hear that. So you didn't spend much time with either one. Am I understanding that correct?
My father, yeah, my mother, but she stays. She'll be at home with me, but we don't talk a lot.
Do you remember?
She's busy with the housework.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you remember doing any fun activities with either one of them?
Very rare we'll go to there's a river close by.
Yes.
So my father will come. That's only when my father comes, and he will take us and my cousins just for half a day of like swimming. But it's very rare. That's mostly it. We don't go to a mall. We don't have mall around. We live in province, so
Okay.
yeah.
So, go back to your school days. Did you enjoy school?
No,
No.
the school is not my type.
No.
I'll go, but it's not. Maybe because I'm not doing well in school.
Do you remember what your favorite subject was?
Math at one point,
Math.
yeah,
Okay.
but that's it.
Why was that your favorite? Was it the teacher, the subject?
No, at first I was doing well with math. That's why I like it. It's kind of easy for me. But towards the end of like elementary to high school,
Mm-hmm.
it get harder and harder, and nobody's helping me. I can't, even if I can't when I can't understand the problems. My father won't be there, and my mother, she didn't finish elementary,
Mhm.
so nobody's helping me. So my grade went down, and I just lost interest again.
So you feel you didn't have that support system at home,
Yeah.
but you still had to live up to your sister's achievements in school?
Yeah, I don't know why they know. You know, they're smart. So.
That can be a difficult spot to be in.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you ever get in trouble at school?
Not really. Usually quiet. But,
What about friends?
very few.
Few friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the quiet group.
Would you call them good friends? Close friends?
Some of them, yeah. Not really close. Only in school, but after school we won't go out or anything.
Okay. And think back, and what would you call your greatest achievement in school?
Nothing really, because like I said, it's so quiet. And yeah. Oh, one time maybe I joined the math competition where you sit down and a lot of people, other students will sit down, and the teacher will give solution, and then we have to answer it by only thinking of it, solve it in without any calculator or anything.
Mm-hmm.
At first I was doing all right, and I think I like that.
Yeah, that's great. So you liked math. Of course, you graduated.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big achievement.
It's only like associates. So.
From high school first.
From high school. Yeah.
Describe how your parents felt at that time. Were they proud of you?
I hope so.
Mhm.
They attend my graduation. Well, only my mom, because my father wasn't there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you went on to college from that point,
Mm-hmm.
right? So your grades had to have been somewhat good. What did you study in college?
I forgot, but the physical therapist
Mm-hmm.
and the physical therapist assistant. I'm the helper of them. They
Okay.
taught me.
The physical PTA.
PTA, yes.
Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. And so that's your. So you did that in the Philippines?
No, over here.
In this country?
Yes.
Okay. Did you attend college in the Philippines?
Yeah. Just a 2-year computer.
Okay.
Yeah. I graduate, but my grade is not as good. I didn't use it, really. I forgot what it is. So.
Okay. Well, it's sometimes difficult to find the right area to get into.
Yeah, I just went there just to go to college. That's it.
Okay. Well, so far we've talked about your concern and your past, but now I'd like to shift to what's happening in your life right now. All right? So what kinds of activities fill your days now?
Mostly after I do some of the housework, I like watching TV.
Watching TV?
A lot of time I'll be on my tablet,
Okay.
just watching whatever.
Do you get out much with friends?
Very rare.
Rare?
Yeah, because I don't feel like going out. Really.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time by yourself. Do you enjoy being alone?
Yeah, I think I don't want anyone like to talk to me, and I just want quiet place.
Okay. Is that something you would like to keep, or would you like to change directions from there?
Right now I was thinking, I think that's the best for me, but again my husband said it's not good for children. I always want to be alone, and it seems like I don't have energy to do any activities with them, and Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I guess it's not good.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you have a supportive husband.
Yeah.
He wants the best for you. It sounds like. Well, and right now, you said your depression has hit a high point.
Mm.
So it's because of um, a test.
Yeah. Um, I took a test for the PTA and didn't pass
Mm-hmm.
first time, and it's really on my mind, and it affects me and my children. I'm always upset at them. Worse is I really want to be alone. Um, I want to wake up very late. They want to get up the bed. Again, my eating habits, you know, it's not as good. I
Okay.
don't eat a lot, and if I eat some junk food, and yeah.
Okay. Well, school and tests can be very demanding. We live in a demanding world these days, and um, you probably feel a lot of pressure from that. Um, I do want you to know, though, that coming here for counseling is a good positive first step.
Mhm.
You're not alone in this. A lot of people feel pressure, particularly parents of children when they go back to school. Um, so, what are your goals for the future?
I want to take the test again and pass, and hopefully I'll get a job and earn some money.
Okay. Uh, well, great. That's something to work for. Um, it is like I said, you're not alone in this. I would love to wave a magic wand and make all this go away, but reality is I can't. Depression does not typically come with an instant fix. So what I'd like to do, if it's all right with you, is rather than set one big goal, to break down that process into smaller steps and have a goal for each step that might make it a little bit more manageable. Does that sound all right with you?
Sounds alright.
Great. Then the goal that I'd like to work for next time is getting a little bit more me time in your schedule. I'd like you to start thinking more about activities that you've done in the past that you really enjoyed.
Mhm.
Alright, I'd like you to list those on a piece of paper for me.
Okay.
Okay? Like the top 10 things that you enjoy doing. You mentioned
Okay.
earlier you like getting out and window shopping, for example. Okay? I think this may help you relax a little bit more. Alright?
Okay.
Um, great. So,
When do you think this depression will go away? Do you
well,
have any?
it all depends on the person. People are different, and the causes of the feelings you're going through are different. Nobody's alike, but it could take typically a week, in a matter of weeks. We can hopefully work through it, but like I said, sometimes it's
Depends on the
different.
person.
Depends on the person, yes, and their